Hello, my name is Asher, and I'm an author, nutrition, and health coach. I'm super excited and honored to be here. So, first of all, thank you to my entire community and all the followers. Being health consultant, I get a lot of questions daily through emails and messages, and many of them have similar answers. So today I have chosen 12 questions which have similar answer. So do you guys know that half the world's population suffers from dehydration without even realizing that this can lead to serious health problems? So watch the video to the end to learn the ways in which dehydration can have a negative effect and a simple way to check your level of dehydration in just 5 seconds. By the way, this valuable information should be taught in every school. So before considering the main signs of dehydration, let's see what will happen if you don't drink enough water. You are 60 to 80% of water. So if you don't drink enough water, every day it starts to disappear from your blood for up to 80%, which leads to narrow blood vessels, blood clots, raised blood pressure, and a risk of heart attack and stroke. Also, it disappears from the intercellular space up to 26%, and this leads to raised acidity levels, gout, kidney stones, brittle bones, and lower immunity. So finally, the water disappears from your cells up to 66%, which leads to higher cholesterol and reduce metabolism, and of course accelerated aging. So number one, your mouth starts to get dry. So this seems pretty obvious, but the ramification might not be so. Of course, anytime you feel that sticky, nasty feeling in your mouth, you obviously reach for some liquid. Keep in mind that sugary drinks are only a temporary solution to a larger problems. So drinking water lubricates the mucous membranes in your mouth and throat. So you need to keep your mouth moist with saliva long after that first step. So number two, your skin starts to get dry, right? So your skin is your body's largest organ, so it needs to stay hydrated. In fact, dry skin is one of the earliest signs of full-on dehydration. A lack of water means a lack of sweat, which leads to a body's inabilities to wash away excess dirt and oil. Oil starts to get accumulated throughout the body. So if you want to stave off breakouts, your first recourse should be to drink more water. So number three, you start to get thirsty. Well, we went over dry mouth already. Thirst goes beyond the desert-like tongue. So anyone who has ever had a hangover can tell you that upon waking up, your body just can't get enough water. Right? Enough water, alcohol dehydrates the entire body. So drinking water sends yes please signals to the brain until your fluid levels get back to baseline. So listen to what your body is telling you. So it knows what it's talking about. 4, your eyes starts to get dry. Well, it should be clear that drinking water affects more than just your mouth and throat. And lack of water intake leads to dry bloodshot and eyes without water in the body. Then your tear ducts start to get dry up, cause much more harm to your eyes especially if you wear contact lenses every day. 5, you start to have joint pains. So your cartilage and spinal disc are made of about 80% water. So this is an absolute necessity to keep your bones from grinding against each other. So with every step you take. So by keeping your body hydrated, you ensure that your joints can absorb the shock of sudden movements, such as running, jumping, or falling awkwardly. Number 6, your muscles mass start to decrease. Obviously, your muscles also are comprised mostly of water. Obviously, less water in the body means less muscle mass. Drinking water before, during, and after a workout not only keeps you hydrated and comfortable, it also brings water to the right place and right places in your body and decrease the chances of developing inflammation and soreness related to exercise and weightlifting. Number 7, you start to be sick for longer periods. So drinking water allows your body to flush out toxins continuously. So your organs work to filter out certain waste products like machine. So but if you don't fuel the machine with water, it cannot work properly. So what ends up happening in a dehydrated body is organ starts to pull water from stored areas like your blood. So which leads to a whole new set of problems, right? So number 8, you feel fatigue and lethargic. So when a body is dehydrated, it borrows water from your blood, and a lack of properly hydrated blood leads to a lack of oxygen which is being brought throughout the body. Of course, lack of oxygen leads to sleepiness and outright fatigue. Also, lack of stamina means you will start to experience that 2 p.m. crashed earlier and earlier in your day. So remember, coffee won't help in the long run. 9, you experience hunger pangs. So when you're dehydrated, your body might start to think it needs some food, right? So this happens throughout the day and overnight. So when you wake up craving that midnight snack, however, eating food creates more work for your body, whereas drinking water purifies your organ and supplies it with the fuel it needs to go through the other processes a body goes through, right? 10, you start to get digestive problems. We spoke before about the mucus in our mouth, and throat, and how keeping hydrated allows the membrane to function correctly, right? So this also applies to the entire digestive system. Without proper hydration, the amount of strength of mucus in the stomach lessens, allowing stomach acids to do some significant damage to your insides. And this leads to what we commonly refer to as heartburn and indigestion, right? 11, you experience premature aging. The amount of water your body retains naturally decreases as premature aging is more evident on the outside. So the damage it does to our inside will ultimately be felt over time. And the last one is, if you're watching this and have gotten this far, if you have clicked on this video, chances are you thought to yourself, I don't think enough water. So if you don't think that you don't drink enough water, do pour a glass right now. So if you're not getting the recommended amount, which is higher than you think, there's no harm in drinking more. And if you want to check your level of dehydration right now, here's a quick test, right? Pinch your skin on the back of your hand, in the fold of your skin. Like if the fold of your skin soothes out straight away, then you are dehydrated. Then you are hydrated. But if the skin stays in the position, even for a moment, you're dehydrated. So go and have a glass of water right now. So remember that different levels of dehydration might be very, very dangerous. I'll repeat. Signs of light levels of dehydration are thirst, dry mouth, tiredness, worried and irritable, dark yellow urine, pure toilet breaks. And keep in mind that a healthy person urinates about 6 to 7 times a day, right? So dry skin, dizziness, bad breath, and muscle cramps. Remember that dehydration may lead to serious health consequences like excessive thirst, faster heartbeat, loss of consciousness, faster breathing, hollow stare, low pressure, extremely dry skin, strong dizziness, no sweating, even in hot weather, very dark urine, very few toilet breaks. Right? So if you recognize any of these signs in yourself, go and drink a glass of water straight away. So what facts has impressed you the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and share this beneficial video with your friends to help them stay healthy. Tell me more about yourself, your habits in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye-bye.